Hello and welcome back to my RC channel. I'm AndyRC and today I'm going to be taking a short look at the Eachine Wizard TS215. So I started reviewing this guy and it's ended up being a really long video, but I like to do really long and in-depth videos. However, I know that there are a lot of people out there that just want to hear the facts. So I thought I'd do a short version and then I'm going to post a longer version shortly after this video. So, the Eachine Wizard TS215, get ready for it, is the best copter Eachine has ever released. I know, wow, shock, horror. Now, it has one major flaw that makes it not that, and that is that they have added this stupid DVR here, which adds latency, adds lag. It's probably a $10 component, and if you remove this, which luckily is very easy to do, all you need is a flat blade and a 2mm hex driver for the screws. There's no soldering required whatsoever, and I'm going to show you how to remove this in the longer video. It then turns this copter into one of the best copters out there. This camera, I wasn't sure was a CCD camera. It definitely is. It's just that when it's paired up with this, it just makes it look absolutely rubbish. So, fantastic specifications. As soon as you remove this DVR, fantastic build quality, I think. It's got a couple of niggles, and I'll detail that in the longer video, but great propellers, nice quality motors, nice quality components. Downsides really are just the fact that the flight controller is built into this PDB here, and that is part of the frame. It does have a isolated IMU though, so it flies superb. I've already flown it, and when you remove the DVR, you can add a GoPro on the top as well. You get given a little bit of silicone on the battery sandwich plate, which I don't use. I've cut that up, used the cable ties that they give you, and this is a PRCJ GoPro mount, and that sits on there just nicely. So in the longer video I talk about cloning, and I go through the Betaflight display. We do a line of sight flight as well as FPV. I'll just overlay some footage here with the GoPro. I was really impressed with how it performs. We've got an on-screen display, we've got smart audio, we've got a switching VTX that has pit mode and goes from 25 milliwatt all the way up to 800 milliwatt. It's 72 channel, so obviously, you know, there's some illegal channels on there, so be careful. It comes with a TBS cloned Triumph, which is no good anyway because it's too short, and again I detail that more. But I was all ready to bash this because the quality of Eachine has been terrible, and yes, it is not acceptable that they have fitted this stupid DVR that makes it a toy grade copter when underneath it's an absolute monster, and I'm going to be recommending it, which I didn't think I was going to be doing. Yes, you shouldn't have to remove this, and they could have saved money if they hadn't put it there in the first place. However, I still think the price of this copter is very reasonable, and sure, you could probably build one similar now for that price, but this is already built. It's a really neat build, it's really smart, so I like it. I'm gonna be giving it a thumbs up, and if you want to know more about it, I will be doing a more in-depth video on it, but for now, I actually do recommend it because I think that if you can't do this modification, then I'm not sure this hobby is for you. It's so simple to do, but you know, if you don't want to buy into a copter where you have to modify, then perhaps this isn't for you, but I think that would be a mistake. Anyways, I'll put a link in the description if you wish to check out some more of the specs, etc. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Please continue to subscribe. Cheers.